Okay.
Want this?
Yeah, great. Thank you.
I'll share with you. Do you have one in the car?
I have your other one in the car.
Oh, thank you. That's what it said on the website.
I'm going to sit down. I know. I know. Thank you, Matt. You pull it back just a little bit. Thanks. Great. Because I'm going to probably be leaning forward a little bit. So. There you go.
All right, everybody, welcome literally to Club Passim. It's nice to say that. It's been a couple of months since we've been able to say that. We are broadcasting live from Club Passim here tonight. You don't see me on camera right now, but this is Matt in the back in the sound booth, and we are in the middle of our spring fundraising campaign right now that is called Passim Persists. And you'll see a lot of videos coming through about Passim Persists, including one by our gentleman on stage right now. And if you go to passim.org/support, you'll be able to get a membership to Passim. You'll be able to make a donation to Passim. Also visit passim.org/stream, and that is where you'll be able to make a donation to tonight's show. We have a $20 suggested donation. If you can make it more than that, that is wonderful. If you can make it less than that because you are not of means right now, that is completely understandable. Please enjoy the show. We've been presenting live streaming shows every night, or nearly every night, since we've been closed. We've been closed here since March 12th. And please do consider becoming a member right now. We've been a nonprofit since 1995, but the venue has been around since 1958 here in Harvard Square. And I gotta say, it's really nice to be in this room again. It has been a while since we've had a show in here. Dinty Child was our last one at the beginning of April. And we are thrilled to have this gentleman on our stage right now. His last show here was a packed house for the Billy, Jimmy, and Dave record, a fantastic record. And we're so happy to have him in Club Passim right now. Please welcome Dave Champagne.
Well, if this is half as weird for you as it is for me. Great to be here, though. Matt, Abby, all the ghosts, Katie. Oh, boy. well, I've had some time on my hands, like I'm sure a lot of you have, and I wrote some songs, and I'm going to play some of those songs, and I'm going to play some songs off the record that Matt mentioned, the Billy, Jimmy, and Dave record. You know, that band was named by Matt. That was his idea. Just want to give credit where credit's due. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote in the last couple of months, and my son Gibson helped me record it. And this is the first time I've played it live, of course, and so I'm going to see what happens. I'm in the drain. I don't think I'm getting out anytime soon. Licking my wounds, wishing you were here to do it for me. I know you told me all alone. There's no one home inside your head. All imaginary friends have fled. I know you told me. I can't think those thoughts no more, 'cause it's too heavy, too heavy, too heavy. Many tears we have to swallow to board a ship that's called tomorrow, but it's crystal clear. There's only one way out of here. I'm in the clink. I don't think I'm getting out anytime soon. Licking my wounds, wishing you were here to do it for me. I know you told me I can't think those thoughts. It's too heavy, too heavy, too heavy. You know what the first thing everybody says after the first song on stage? Can I have a little more of my voice in the monitor? Am I right? Yeah. All right. And the next thing that happens is you do a little tuning, because everything's exaggerated when you're on stage. It's like, am I out of tune? Maybe a little bit. These tuners are made for people that get a lot closer to being in tune than I am. I have to give up at a certain point. All right, well, here's a song off that record I mentioned before. I went out to, it's only a year ago, I was out in Montana with Billy Conway and Jim Fitting and our engineer, Lori Sargent, and we recorded some songs, which came out on a record in January? Anyway, seems so long ago to everyone. I admit it, I thought too much of myself. I admit it, I underestimated how hard it would be. You can't blame a guy for trying. You can't blame a guy for lying to himself. I admit it. Deny, 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 deny. I admit it. I admit it. I admit it. I took for granted you'd always be there. I admit it. I admit it. I swallowed anger and sold you despair. You can't blame a guy for trying. We're all politicians compromising to get ahead. I admit it. I admit it. Deny, 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 deny. God knows I tried. I admit it. I admit it. I admit it. I'm not sure what I'm admitting to in that song, but God knows there's got to be something, right? Sometimes it's hard to put yourself back in the frame of mind you were when you wrote a song, and I've been so consumed with songwriting the last few months that song seems ancient, even though I only finished it a year ago. This song, however, I only finished in the last couple of months. And what's this song about? Well, I'll let you figure it out. You know, if a song needs an explanation, it's too complicated. No, I don't believe that. If a song is too complicated, no. Hey, Katie, would you make sure that cop's not going to give me a ticket out in the alley there? You know, I said, oh, no problem. I have commercial plates, blah, blah, blah. And now I see a gendarme wandering around. I can't be worried. Hollywood sun, Minute Maid orange, outside my window, low-hanging fruit. It could have been on a cereal lost in a daydream. That's where I was, dancing by myself in the dark with the one I love. I love the shadow on my step, the warm wind on my neck, the one I love. I love playground sounds are shimmering, make the bounds of time and space. Let me see the face in the dark, the one I love. I'm dancing by myself in the dark. Hollywood sun, Minute Maid orange outside my window, low-hanging fruit. It could have been on a cereal box. It felt kind of guilty that I was not already up and running around. Kept me in bed was a doctor's orders. Who can remember what it was like before and after a while? Hey, that was another song. It was called Playground Sounds. Could have been called other things, but I thought that was the most beguiling choice. This year has been weird. Last year was weird because the first part of the year, several friends of mine died in quick succession, and I realized that I'd been in bands with each one of them. And yeah, it could happen to anybody, and even more likely now, I guess. But this is a song that I wrote that reminded me of my friend Joe Harvard, who was a fixture in the Boston scene for a long time. He started Fort Apache Studio, among other things. And one of the other things he did was he wrote a book about the Velvet Underground, which was in that 33 1/3 series, which is an excellent bunch of paperbacks, each one about one album. And I thought of him when I wrote this song, and you'll see why if you listen to the words. Okay, ready? When me and the other cool kids first listened to the Velvet Underground, we looked at each other and laughed. I could do that. I could do that. 3 chords, angel dust, the fog of us, the stairs, the bugs, the kind of buzz I used to love. It's just another prison now. I have a horror of repeating myself. In every school district in radio distance of Long Island Sound, they're coming around. They're coming around. Coming around with paperback copies of Burroughs, the Bible, and Pound. They're coming around. They're coming around. When me and the other cool kids first listened to Velvet Underground, we looked into the mirror and laughed. I could do that. I could do that. All right, I could do that. All right, I could do that. When me and the other cool kids first listened to the Velvets. Halloween candy with my first girlfriend, sold into Woolworths, walked out with a ring. Our solemn vow, written in snow, was it forever or just for show? Can you move me? Oh, can you move me? Oh, was it only costume jewelry? Can you move me? Can you move me? You watch me shed my tender skin. Try it on and tell me how it fits. You bring a smile, one for all time. Beautiful children, I hope they're mine. Can you move me? Oh, can you move me? Will you comfort me and soothe me? Or will you get distracted and lose me? Am I the star of your movie? Can you move me? Can you move me? Can you move me? Oh, can you move me? Oh, was it only costume jewelry? Can you move me? Can you move me? Can you move me? Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Great to see you out there. Hey, and for those people I can't see, great to be with you. I know you have a lot of competition for your entertainment dollar, and so we want to thank you for tuning in. And if you haven't already opened up your, what they used to call your checkbook or your pocketbook, to Club Passim. What's the Venmo? Is that what you're getting, Matt? Okay, there's a button, as a matter of fact, and it says DONATE on it. And you just click that button with your mouse pad, or they don't call it that anymore, right? It was a crack pad, click pad, something. Your thing. You, you know what to do. Because ain't nothing here but the crickets, and so they aren't paying rent. So please give generously to this venerable institution. All right. I'm going to play a song now off of a record I made, which I never released, because that's the way it goes. But if I had released it, I would have said, this is my Fake Stones bootleg album. And I thought it was a great idea, but I always think it's a great idea. When that mean spirit gets a hold of me, my good side can't see the light of day. Hey, hey, traffic out on 95, no demon could design. Will I take other lives or just my own? The DJ's in serious tone. Where are all these idiots going? Don't they know their lawns need mowing? When that mean spirit gets a hold of me, my good side ain't see the light of day. Hey, hey, hey. Out among the sycamores, the ragtag laugh and sing. But if there's an accident, I'll watch the curtain fall. It's not the kind of bruise that you can soothe with alcohol. Death can be so permanent that someone's got to pay the rent. When that mean spirit gets a hold of me, my good side can't see the light of day. Hey, 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 hey. Well, that was a new arrangement for that one. I left out a whole verse, but if you didn't miss it, I didn't miss it. The verse about, the one that ends with, the blessing star can't come too soon. How could I be satisfied with a scarred, misshapen moon? Deep. It is deep, but, you know, you got to make light of that kind of stuff because otherwise it'd just be too heavy. This is also the first time I ever played this guitar live. A friend of mine made it for me. It's copied after old guitar made in the 50s, and since it's new and not old, it's still kind of getting used to being yanked on and beat on and stuff. So I probably shouldn't play it. I think I'll switch guitars just because I don't want to jinx myself.
Sounded really good.
It's a good sounding guitar, I have to say. It's very clear. Well, you let me know. If this one sounds shitty, I'll switch back. It's not as loud. Well, sort of as loud. All right, I'm going to step on a pedal now. I forgot the whole time to step on any pedals. That's worth it, though, isn't it, right there? That guy don't mean you no good. That guy don't mean you no good. He ain't gonna do like he said he would. That guy don't mean you no good. He's feckless, faithless, don't pay rent. Says he's got a trailer, but I'll bet it's a 10. There's still time to act in self-defense. That guy don't mean you no good. That guy don't mean you no good. He ain't gonna do like he said he would. That guy don't mean you no good. His lies wouldn't fly in Hollywood. He don't have a real job. That car he drives is borrowed from a friend. Why can't you see how this is gonna end? That guy don't mean you no good. He don't mean you no good. He'll do you wrong. He'll do you wrong. He'll do you wrong. He'll do you wrong. Well, you weren't cheated on the effects on that one. That was pretty heavy on the effects. I got to turn that down. I could hardly tell where I was. Now, for those of you out there who want to learn how to play the guitar and want to start out simple, this song has one chord in it, I think, except that it changes at one point from that, you just move one finger like that. That's it. So if you want to play along at home, that's how to do it. You don't like me, that's okay. I set fire to yesterday. Is there something you'd like to tell me? Is there something you'd like to say? If there's something you'd like to tell me, fire away. Only faithful virtues gain the sun. Oh, that's a good one. Faith has more life in it than death. Let me think. Let me catch my breath. You don't like me, that's alright. Somehow I still sleep at night, tangled on strings and left to strangle, betting the past so the present can change. If there's something you'd like to tell me, fire away. Only faithful virtues gain the sun. Oh, that's a good one. Patience has more life in it than death. Let me think. Let me catch my breath. Let me think. Let me catch my breath. You don't like me. Like me. You are the ship and I am the shore. You are the ship and I am the shore. You are the ship, I am the shore. That's the end of that one. Well, I guess the obvious title would be You Don't Like Me. But everybody knows that popularity is a great source of spiritual danger. So, now you know. What's gonna happen now that you're gone? In a couple of years, will we just carry on like before? Where do we go when we're gone? Are you tripping in the Bardo with Prince, Leonardo, Gladys Elvis, Andy Warhol, and Mickey Spillane? The whole doppelgang. Summer vacation, coaxed by the pool. No school. Where do we go when we're gone? What's gonna happen now that you're gone? In a couple of weeks, will we just carry on like before? Summer vacation, coaxed by the pool. Are you tripping in the Bardo with Al Bukowski and Marlowe, Alex Chilton's Angry Children, all the Wilsons, and Billy Ruane? Yeah, Billy from a flower to a garden, from a flower to a garden. Where do we go when we're gone? Where do we go when we're gone? That was a song that I wrote with my old colleague Asa Brebner in mind. I thought I mentioned him in the song, but I don't think I did that time. But he knew I was thinking of him. Okay. Another pedal. I want you to tell you, I want you. Long past the dawn, I finally stop dreaming. I try not to think as I'm putting my shoes on. I go for a walk in the garden. The flowers are smiling, but I hear them screaming, love me, love me, love me, love me. Out of the woods, I walk by the houses, wash on the driveway, dogs on the line. I go for the sports page. I just want the paper. It's hard to avoid all the rest of it whispering, love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me. I want you to tell you, I want you to love me. That's the song that broke up the band. And I promised Matt I'd only play for 45 minutes. I think I did.
No, it's only been 41.
Oh, what else should I play? All right, nothing, huh? Oh, nice, from Seattle. Hey, out there all the way in Seattle. Nice to have you with us. You know, as I always do, I wanted to play the most recent song that I wrote, but I know I won't be able to get through it. So rather than frustrate you and embarrass me, I won't do it. But I'm going to play a song that's, I feel like for some reason it's appropriate in this empty room, in this weird time. I think it was on the Agnostic Gospel album, the black one, I think. It's called There's a Cloud. It's not an uplifting song, so if you had like an uplifting feeling after that last song, you might want to go and watch Housewives of Beverly Hills. Or is Vanderpump Rules on tonight?
I don't know.
That's the only one I like, because I like Lisa. The rest of them, what a bunch of scum. But everybody's got a job to do. And that's theirs. I haven't played this song in a while. I haven't played any of these songs very much, so I hope that you enjoyed it in spite of my hesitations and tremulousness. Under other circumstances, I would just charge right through, but I'm used to having other people up here with me, and it's kind of weird and lonely. I'm not going to do this again. Oh boy, I almost knocked that over, didn't I? All right, I hope I remember how this goes. There's a cloud hanging over me, there's a cloud hanging over me, there's a cloud hanging over me, there's a cloud. There's a dog used to chase me home from school, not that big. He had a terrible smile, I made it home all right. But sometimes at night I hear him barking. There's a cloud hanging over me, there's a cloud hanging over me, there's a cloud hanging over me. It blocks out the sun. I know you're going away, so I start an argument to bridge the distance. I watch it glide over the rainbow. There's a cloud, there's a cloud, there's a cloud. There's a dog used to chase me home from school, not that big. Had a terrible smile, I think he belonged to that loser Charlie Brown. I'm gonna track them down, but there's a cloud hanging over me, 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 there's a cloud hanging over me. Well, I got through that one pretty good, so I think I'm going to stop. Thanks, everybody out there, for joining us again. This is part of the Club Passim spring fundraiser. The Passim persists. And now I remember I did write a song and make a video for that little production, and I've never seen it. Where could I see that if I wanted to, Matt? The Passim Facebook page. Yeah. So if you go to the Passim Facebook page, which is what I'm going to do, and does it say Passim persists someplace?
Yeah,
There's a bunch of videos. Not just me? Oh. All right, well, I feel a little less special than I did, but that's all right. The times are humbling. Anyway, thanks, everyone. I'm sorry not to be able to see you in person. And it's kind of hard to feed off your energy. I know what those professional athletes are feeling right now. They're going, we got to play in these empty stadiums, and we're getting paid millions of dollars, but there's nobody there. How are we going to do it? We're getting paid millions of dollars, but how are we getting? Oh, we're getting millions of dollars. Oh, I guess we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks again. The camera's off, I hope. Is the camera off? Are we rolling? Oh, Jesus. Shut that thing off, will you? All right. About 1 o'clock this afternoon, I felt like